Hey, what's up everyone? It's Justin here and welcome to a very special video on this channel. So I'm about to head to the airport and fly down to Los Angeles, and I'm always very excited to head down there. But the reason for this trip is I was invited by XTI Aviation to have a world's first exclusive look at their new private jet that is going to be unveiled tomorrow. But without further ado, I better head to the airport before I miss my flight, and I hope you enjoy the journey. So just arrived at the hotel. My flight landed almost 2 hours ago, but baggage took a while, and Sebastian is carrying all the camera equipment back there. Now I'm just looking for the room, and my camera battery is also low. Didn't bring an extra battery or a charger. There we go. Place for a time lapse. I'm here at the Van Nuys Airport, somewhere near Santa Monica Airport we were flown from. But first off, I'd like to give a huge shout out to XTI and CrowdFundX. We just got to see firsthand the new jet that was announced by XTI, which is called the TriFan 600. and it has some really cool technologies, and it is hoping to change the future of commercial business and corporate aviation. But I'm a huge fan of private aviation, and hopefully I'll be able to own one day.
When we first looked to the skies, we saw another world. A world that stood above us. We couldn't touch it. It was beyond our reach. But there's a funny thing about curiosity. The vehicle that drives our very existence. It does not stop craving what it does not understand. It delves headfirst into the unknown, stumbling, searching. Our greatest strength is that we do not fear the unknown. We yearn to become one with it. Our wings aided us in the basic human instinct to unite. We persisted to perfect our voyaging, and we worked tirelessly at perfecting it. Because we knew that it would help our fellow wanderers. And like the curiosity of those before us, we will continue to find a better way to thrive, to see, and most importantly, to reach. And that is the TriFan 600. So that's it. That's the first time that anybody's ever seen the TriFan 600. It's actually an amazing set of technologies.
So I guess now it's time for a little bit of an explanation from me.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
So this right here is the TriFan 600, and what makes it unique is that it is pretty much a cross between a helicopter and a small private jet. But the advantage to it is that it has the interior and size of a private jet, but it sort of flies in a helicopter way, except it has better range. And the way it does that is through these propellers here, which are able to rotate, and by having it flat, it allows you to take off literally from anywhere without needing a big runway. And after you take off, the fans will rotate forward and propel the jet. And in total, there's 3 of them. There's also one in the back here, and that can be opened and closed, as you can see in this model. And the interior has quite a bit of space too. You could fit up to 6 people, including the pilot. Taking a look at the spec sheet from XTI of the TriFan 600, it is made out of quite a few high quality materials, including carbon fiber and epoxy. There's a total of 3 ducted fans that are used for the takeoff, and a sliding door that conceals a 3rd fan for forward flight. It also features 2,600 shaft horsepower, have a range between 800 and 1,200 miles. It can reach its maximum altitude of 30,000 feet in 11 minutes, and hit its maximum speed of 400 miles per hour in 90 seconds. But other than that, this pretty much wraps it out for my Southern California trip. I'm still at the Van Nuys Airport, where the XTI TriFan 600 was just unveiled, and I'm about to head back to the boring island of Victoria tonight. my flight got delayed and I'm probably not going to make the connecting back to Victoria, so we'll have to see. But yeah, just waiting around the airport right now. He's out of battery. So I missed my flight back to Victoria, so I'm staying the night in Vancouver. Some tickets here. So yeah. So I'm finally back, and as you may have seen, the journey on the way back was nowhere as smooth as getting there. Coming back, it started with a 1-hour delay in Los Angeles to Vancouver, and that meant I didn't make my flight in time from Vancouver to Victoria, which happened to be the last flight of the day. So Air Canada gave me the hotel vouchers, a taxi voucher, and the boarding pass for the next morning, but the taxi driver didn't give that back to me, and I ended up having to go through complications at the hotel where they had to try and obtain my information and in order to let me check into the hotel. But after that, woke up the next morning and went to the airport about 30 minutes before my cutoff, and my boarding pass wouldn't print from the kiosk. So I had to line up, and I was checking my phone, and it was 1 minute before the computer cut off for my check-in. And that happened to be when the Air Canada lady comes walking around asking whose flight is literally about to leave, and I was one of them, so moving to the front of the line, thumbs up for that. And I ended up making my flight barely and checking in literally 30 seconds before the cutoff, but it was all good. Made it to Victoria, and then obviously I lose my parking slip after parking my car at the airport for the day, but made it back safely, and I went straight to the mall and got the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 to start coverage for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. It was a little bit of a different video, and definitely learned a lot about aviation, and I hope to be going on some more awesome trips in the future. Once again, a huge thanks to XTI Aviation as well as CrowdFundX for having me go to Los Angeles. It's absolutely beautiful there, and it is definitely somewhere I would consider moving to in the future. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.